Welcome to Wager Talk TV. I am Kelly Stewart at Kelly in Vegas on all your social channels. Today I am joined by Drew Martin. We like to call him Drew Martin Bets on all of our social channels. Drew, college basketball conference tournaments are starting. What is the number one thing people need to know before they start betting on some of these teams?
Kelly, I'm going to say it's bet on teams playing their best basketball in the month of March. Another way to say it might be ride the hot hand. These teams that have played good basketball at the end of February and then the beginning of March, there is a correlation to winning games at the end of the regular season and it carrying over into conference tournament time. And I guess we could almost flip it on its head, 180-degree angle. Teams that have racked up a bunch of wins, say in November, December, January, and then they've kind of fallen off at the end of February, early March. At the same time, I would probably look to fade some of those teams because just because you're a higher seed does not mean, you're making your shots at a high rate come the month of March. So give me the teams playing their best basketball in the month of March. It's the most important thing in betting conference tournaments.
Number one, ride the hot hand. Number two, Drew, pretty sure I own a sweatshirt that says make your free throws.
Absolutely. I would love one of those sweatshirts, Kelly. Great purchase on your part because I cannot bet teams that don't make their free throws. I pretty much put a line out there and you can go look it up, how a team shoots their free throws. If they're hitting free throws at under 70% clip, I pretty much don't bet on that team come March Madness. Come conference tournament time, I carry that over into the NCAA tournament as well. I'll break it down one step further, guys. Look at their guards, their point guard, their shooting guard, even their small forward at the end of games, foul fest range. When a team is down, keep in mind, add on to this, it matters in the regular season, but come conference tournament time, NCAA tournament, if you lose a game, that might be the end of your season. All of these teams kind of have a shot at winning the national championship. So they're going to look to foul even more so if they're down 5, 6, 7 points. And the ball is usually in the guard's hands. So look even further how their guards hit their free throws. If those guys struggling hitting free throws, that is a team I really do not want to bet come this time of year, Kelly.
Very good points by Drew. And the number three thing we need to be looking for when betting these conference tournaments is...
How about the venue? A lot of people, I guess, don't pay attention to that. It's just up team A versus team B. I'm looking to bet team A. Well, sometimes in these conference tournaments, it's the home team, the better seeded team as the home team. And then sometimes it's kind of a neutral site. Sometimes it's even at one of the conference, like say UNLV, the Mountain West tournament is at their home court there at the Thomas and Mack in Las Vegas. So, and then sometimes even it can start off at home team as the home team, the better seeded team, and then go to a neutral site game and say the Final Four of the conference tournament. You need to kind of know all of these things. It's pretty easy to look at, but if you're new to sports betting, did want to point that out. You got to keep in mind with travel. Kelly, we were just talking to the Big 12, BYU, West Virginia, even UCF kind of having a little bit tougher travel spots. Not that it matters all that much because you do have the days to make the travel and for rest, but that could be part of it. And then I would say last thing with some of these venues, Kelly, they're non-basketball venues, meaning like the Sun Belt and Pensacola. There's not really a basketball team that plays in that arena. So a lot of times they're bringing in these baskets. And if you watch it early in the tournament, and say it's a loose rim or a tight rim, you could use that in your totals betting because, more balls are going to fall in the hoop with a loose rim there. And it's pretty much the opposite with a tight rim. So that's kind of one of those really tough ones to watch. You really got to watch each game closely, but it is something I've had success with in the past. So watch these venues, non-basketball arenas. Watch how that ball is going off of the rim because you can use it for your advantage in the totals betting.
Top three things that you need to be looking for when betting conference tournaments, champions. Drew Martin bets. Right now, you can get 25% off one of his daily packages or an all-access pass up to 1 full year using coupon code TIPS25. That's TIPS 25. You only get one per user, so make sure you use it wisely.